What's up, everyone? Azariel here for a video that I never thought that I would ever have to make. I'm gonna need y'all to understand something before I say anything else. In order for me to make this video, it took literally like 6 months of debating, questioning, and just thinking really hard on if I want to do this or not. And most of you seen on that pay attention to my Twitter and my Facebook fan page. I mentioned that I've I'm just done. I'm at my peak, and I just had enough. Now, what am I talking about? Well, first, let me give you the full rundown before I get to the meat and potatoes of what I'm actually talking about. Um, so, as you guys know, for since New Year's Eve, my family decided to move into a bigger house. My cousins, my relatives that I had on the West Coast, they all decided to move in just a one big house, basically. And um, things just haven't been going good for me in terms of me keeping you guys entertained because of that. Um, and the issue is that you know some of you know I have me a 9 to 5, and for a while now the job just has not been paying off. With that not being the only problem, the manager at the job, stealing time or cutting time or taking away time from when you clock out, and little nonsense like that has been happening since the beginning of me working there. Me talking to corporate, them not doing anything. Um, me being in a position where I don't have my own method of transportation, and the hours that I'm getting at the job are like getting earlier and earlier. Now, everybody in this house, with the exception of my baby cousin who goes to school, they go to work at around 7 or 8 o'clock, you know, and oftentimes I get put on a schedule, and I have no control over the schedule. The store manager does, and every Saturday a new schedule is made, and I don't have any control over what hours I'm gonna get or what hours I'm gonna work, what days I get off, or anything like that, regardless of the fact that I put in on the application that these are the days that I'm available. They just ignore that anyway, which defeats the purpose of even having it on the application if you're going to do that. But nevertheless, um, and it's just been eating away at me. And this is a problem back in Louisiana with me, that I didn't have my own method of transportation, and it sucks. Like me, I'm 26, and I'm in a position where I just feel stupid. I feel like useless, and I don't know. I just feel crappy, man. To be in a position where you don't have a vehicle of your own, and you have to ask other people for rides and things like that, and it's one of those things where it's just, and I know some people out there can relate to me. It's just like, you know it becomes like a big monkey on your back. So between the issues I'm having at my current employment, the issues that I'm dealing with at this house, the issues that I'm dealing with having rides, as well as with the main point of me making this video, the issues with that I'm having with this channel. And here's the deal. I've been doing this since 2006, and you know, I remember when I started on this channel and things really started to pick up for me with the ADSPLAY series, and I was doing Nintendo DS emulator video game playthroughs, and I had nothing but like 32 subscribers. And to see it turn into that and make it all the way to where I have 1,208 subscribers and counting, because I'm still getting notifications from my email that more people are subscribing to the channel each day, viewing anything that I do on this channel, from video game playthroughs to my commentary, being comedy, or you know or my Yu-Gi-Oh related content, my tips videos, my fan days that you guys enjoy, my card reviews, which a lot of you guys enjoy, my retro modernizations, everything that I do on this channel, my food vlogs of things that I'm tasting for the first time since moving out here to California, and giving my opinions on them, and the hilarity of some of those videos, like the bacon ranch fries from Carl's Jr. in episode 2 of Azariel's Taste Test, and a plethora of other things that I do on this channel. I've seen this channel grow into, even though it's not on like a big scale compared to other people, I've personally enjoyed seeing the channel grow this far, and I would like to continue to see it grow, and so much to where this is the only thing that I'm focusing on. But right now I'm in a position to where I don't have a ride to my 9 to 5 the way I need to in order to get the hours that I need. The hours in themselves are roller coaster as hell, and I have no say so in what hours I'm gonna get, let alone what days I'm gonna work. Even though the store claims that I'm able to do so, the manager and the applications claim that I will be able to do so. Or the corporate, they make the applications or whatever, and it's just a bother, just like a shot to my pride every time I need to ask for a ride to get somewhere. It's just like a domino effect. Now, some of you have been, subscribers since the beginning. Some of you may have just been subscribers recently, but at the end of the day, it was something about this channel that made you want to continue to see everything that I'm doing. The whole purpose of you subscribing is to be up to date on everything that I'm doing. And I've been through my fair share of BS, and I've swallowed my pride a couple of times for the betterment of this channel, and basically I'm at that point where I feel like I'm gonna have to do that again, and I don't like it. I hate it, actually. It took me months on end just for me to get the courage to even make this video and ask what I'm about to ask of you guys. So, with all the issues that I am having at 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 work, and with scheduling, and me not being able to make it there on time in order to make money to, take care of the things that I need as far as buying games, buying my PlayStation 4 that I've been putting off because of all the nonsense that I've been going through, that a lot of you have been upset at me for, but you've been understanding, and I do appreciate that. Um, me constantly having to put that off, constantly having to put off my Nintendo 3DS purchase because of this, for the same reasons. Uh, you know, Struggling with keeping the internet on and things like this because of everything else that's happening with this new house that we have, as well as like several other things that I've had to put off, and it's been annoying because it's like a constant roadblock that it seems like I'm not able to get over that hump no matter what I do. And the more I try to get over that hump, it seems like I'm just the only way I could like explain it is like it's just like a constant nag. It's like every time I take one step forward, it's like 15 steps back. And it's like a constant that is ruining. Well, not ruining, but hurting the consistency with this channel. Now, again, I've been doing this since 2006, and for the ones that have been paying attention to every video that I've uploaded since then, you guys notice that YouTube is going through a tremendous amount of changes, and with those changes came phases that I never bothered to be a part of. And I spoke against I was very vocal against every phase that YouTube has went through when people were doing a bunch of dumb, unnecessary, nonsensical, taking all those ridiculous actions. For example, it was one phase where people were literally making videos begging for money. And I, since 2006, have never made a video ever saying that, you know, I wanted anything to do with that. It was a phase where people were like paying for subscribers, and I never did any of that. I can honestly say, out of anybody else on YouTube, I know for a fact that I've earned every last single one of the subscribers that I have. Never had to pay a dime for one. I put the content out that I put out. You guys enjoyed it. You wanted to see more. You wanted to be up to date on what I was doing next, and you subscribed because of that reason. And I keep you guys entertained, or I have been keeping you entertained. I haven't received any notifications that anybody has unsubscribed at all since 2006 when I first got started. So I must be doing what I need to do to keep you guys here. So you guys have been extremely supportive of me, and I hope that you guys continue to be supportive of me. And what I'm about to ask of you guys, or what I'm about to throw out there, because I don't consider this me asking this of you yet, but even right now I'm biting my tongue, and it seems like in this video, it seems like I may be talking like seamlessly throughout the entirety of the video, but in actuality, I'm pausing the recording program for about like a good 20 to 30, even 40 minutes or so, just to gather my thoughts, because this is not easy for me to even ask, because I am just, it's not me, and I'm just, it's really just one of those things where I'm just annoyed. So some of you guys may have heard of this website called Patreon. Patron. And for those of you who don't know what the website is, basically it's almost like a donation website where you guys can financially support the causes that you guys are trying to support. There's many different ones on there, whether it be new games that are trying to be made, or independent games that are trying to be funded, or companies that are trying to get funded that have great ideas, or T-shirts, or anything like that. And there's a couple of YouTubers that I know. I'm not going to say their names. I'm subscribed to them, but they made patrons, and their fans have been supportive financially and been donating to help their channels out. And my question to you guys are, you know, if I were to make a patron, would you guys financially support that? You know, I'm gonna set a, if I do make one, I'm gonna set a milestone. And if I do anything like that, I'm going to be very transparent as to how I spend that money. Now, some of you guys seen like the new house tour, but just to give you like a couple ideas as to what I need to have happen in order to keep you guys entertained, um, with the level of quality that you guys have known me for in the past. But because of my current situation, it's like I'm trapped in like the eye of a storm. If I move here, no matter where I move, there's always like some havoc going on. And right now, I'm just like, you know, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. And you guys heard me say multiple times, for those who've been paying attention to my videos, um, you've heard me be very vocal when it comes to these type of videos, of people asking for money and things like that. I've said that constantly, like, I never wanted your money, and I felt like I didn't need it, and I was against doing it because I felt as if, you know, it's not that I don't trust myself to, support the business and buy games to keep you guys entertained and things like that. It's just that I feel like if you guys donate like $5 to me, I felt like that could be $5 that can go towards like your light bill or your water bill or something like that. I feel like you can put it to better use than I can. Sorry, my phone rang. But I would be, I'm just against it. Even now, as I make this video, some of you who are familiar with how I do my commentary, and who I am as a person, for those who've had the fortunate, um, you know, privilege of getting to know me, you know, this is not me. I'm and some of you can even hear it. You can tell by my voice. You can hear it in my voice. I don't, you know, it's just not me to even do this. And I'm just like, my back against the wall. When we moved into this new house, um, everybody had already seen the house but me, as it is. So I didn't have any say so as to what room I'm going to get or anything of that nature. So I just got asked out from the get go. And when we moved in, it was like, oh, well, these are the only rooms that's left, so that's what you got to pick. And it was either like a small office area, which became like my baby cousin room, and then there's my room. If you guys seen like the new house tour for 2014, going into 2015, and you guys have seen my area as like a loft area, and there's an open space there. There's no walls, there's no door here, so there's no sense of privacy for when I need to do videos. And there's constant background noise in some of my videos. You probably can even hear it now. There's you know no sense of me being able to do these in the privacy of my own room without having to worry about all that extra nonsense happening in the background, or me being able to do all this in silence and in solitude the way I need to in order to perform and give commentary at the quality that you guys have known me for, for years, to do. And it's just one after another, to where I just can't, you know, it's, it's just ridiculous. But at least let me give you an idea as to why I feel I need to do this. Um, as I'm already mentioning, like, I have yeah, see, I paused the video recording again, and I forgot where I was. Um, I believe I was speaking on, how the money was going to be spent, or at least for the time being, what I had planned. You know, this is what I want to do. First things first is I want to get a soundproof wall built so that I can, have my room closed off and you guys won't have to worry about hearing all that background noise. Secondly, I would like to get my PS4 because, as of right now, it's looking like I'm going to have to quit my job between the time that they're giving me and the fact that I'm not able to even get there on time, and them not compromising and giving me like different hours, even though I complained about it a couple times when I never complained about anything else. And I mean, it's just like little things like that. It's annoying, or you know, to help me get like a little car so that I can just a little something so that I can get back and forth on my own without having to worry about asking, and get rid of that headache. It also helped me with trips with, back and forth to GameStop to pick up my games for like midnight releases so that I can play the games on time. Um, help out with the cost of internet and sort of make sure that I can keep you know, the internet on for like online matches and things like that, as well as several other things which I'm gonna have to like write down and really figure out. But this is what the Patreon will help me out with. And here's the thing: I don't know how to work Patreon it out, but apparently you're supposed to set like a financial goal for the month. And here's the thing: see, my subscriber count just went up. See, it's going up little by little. So here's the thing: if I'm able to get, okay, I have like 1,209 subscribers right now. 1,209 subscribers. If I am able to get all 1,209, I'll say like give or take about 10 or 20, because they might be like underage without jobs and things like that. But for the ones that do, have jobs and things like that, would you guys financially support me on Patreon? And if everybody was able to donate like $5 or $10, I could reach my goal and eliminate these problems literally by next week. Now, I don't know Patreon's in and out. I don't know how the money gets transferred. I don't know how they get paid from doing this. I don't know what type of percentage they ask for, or I don't know the ins and outs of all of that, or how long it takes for the money to get to you, or your PayPal, or whatever you use to receive the money. But I could pretty much speed up the process of oh, let me mention this also. I need me a gaming laptop, because this one right here is literally going kaput. You know, it's it's like it's at the point where it's finna give out. And I need me a new gaming laptop, and that's going to cost me. The one that I'm looking at, it's made by Digital Storm, and that will cost me about like with all the upgrades and everything that I know that I'm gonna need in order to ensure that I don't have the video issues that I'm having with this laptop. With you guys may have noticed it in like one or two videos, like the audio lag and everything like that. This laptop is not built to handle all of that. I mean, it does a pretty good job, if I can keep the laptop cool, but it's not built to do all of that So I need a gaming laptop that's more efficient, one that I'll be able to live stream on and things like that. So it also helped with that. And the one that I'm looking at right on Digital Storm, um, with all the upgrades, is gonna cost me like at least 3,200. So that help with that as well. Granted that you guys will do it, and you know, I I'm gonna like sit down and try to write out and figure out how much everything is gonna cost me all together, and then I'm gonna set a goal, and from maybe we can go on from there. But right now, I just want to know, would you guys even support me if I make a Patreon? That's the whole thing. I don't like doing this, as I've been very vocal about in the past and even earlier in this video. I hate it, but if you guys want me to play certain games, and you wish I had my PS4 already, or my Xbox One, or my Nintendo 3DS, and you're upset at me missing all of these games that you guys would like to see me play, then I would say that it's only right that, if you would like to help me speak. Some of you have even asked me, what can I do to help? Well, this probably would be the best way. You know, I really don't know what else to say, but you know, if this works, this could eliminate a lot of issues and a lot of the things that you guys have been complaining about. I can get that monkey off my back and ensure that the video quality and the games that you guys want me to play are on time, and I don't have any more delays, with anything. So I'm just bringing it to your attention. You guys tell me what, you think, if you guys will financially support me if I get a Patreon, because, you know, this job situation just ain't working no more, and I would just like to focus on my gaming and making money on YouTube, but I need the right equipment to do so, as well as have money for like internet costs and games and game systems and things like that. Otherwise, it's gonna take me like a good 9 months to actually get my system, and that's not gonna be too helpful. You know, I'm missing all these games and things like that, and you guys want to see me play them. So if you feel like you want to help, or feel like you would help, leave a comment, or stating that you would support me or something like that. I have over 1,200 subscribers. I think I should be able to reach a goal, or at least logically I should be able to reach, any financial goal that I set within, you know, like a week or two, you know. So like $5 from everybody, that's, you know, like that's $5 or $10 from everybody. That's gonna put me in a position where I can eliminate all these issues. So if you guys would, help out, then I'm gonna take it from there. If not, then I'm just not gonna worry about it. But I hope you guys would. You guys have been supporting me so much since 2006, and even the ones who recently came subscribers just by you viewing my content. And at one point, that's all I wanted you to do. But right now, it's literally like nail biting going through what I'm going through, and knowing that you have the ability to record and do all this other stuff, but you just don't have the financial backing to do it. So this will be a way for you guys to help if you feel like you want me to, hurry up and get my PlayStation 4 so you guys can get on there with me, and I can do some fan days, and I even have plans on doing some giveaways with the money as well, because I wanted to do contests and things like that into this year. Maybe travel and do some meet and greets, things like that, at Comic-Con conventions or any type of convention for that matter. So yeah, man. So tell me what you think, and I'm gonna go from there. So thank you guys for watching. Peace, and I look forward from hearing from you.